I'm in Tijuana, Mexico, where those build-a-wall chants seem pretty silly in the face of this wall that already exists. A wall that is surprisingly multifunctional. Not only is it a barrier from seeing your family, it's also an Instagram hotspot and an imposing backstop for a soccer game. That's America right there.
That's America right there, yeah.
Another function, keeping deported veterans out of America, like Joe, a Vietnam vet who Homeland Security dumped here 4 months ago. So they call this place Friendship Park.
Yes. Here is where you can talk to people. They have certain hours in which they open up that gate out there. They open up that gate, and then people start coming in, they start lining up, just like if you're in jail.
Nothing says friendship like military-grade steel.
Not even Vietnam. They
Right.
they had us on hots, you know, but at least between the bamboos, we could see.
You're saying Vietnamese prison was nicer than this?
Look, can't even put your finger in there, see?
Joe was born in Mexico and moved to the U.S. at age 11. He served in the military for 6 years and is one of hundreds of foreign-born veterans who've been deported from the U.S., despite their service.
This is the only way I would ever be able to see my grandchildren, right? But I'm not gonna bring them here.
You don't want them to see
No,
you this way?
no, of course not. What am I gonna do? Where's Grandpa? What's he doing in there?
While Joe spent his youth dodging bullets in Vietnam, I spent mine dodging adulthood in comedy theaters. Avant-garde theater games are American, but being a Marine isn't? So what makes an American an American? There must be a formula, like, I assume, vet plus anything always equals American. Evidently, it's different if it's vet plus immigrant. I feel for Joe and the deported vets, and I can only assume anyone who hears their story will feel sorry for them as well.
I don't feel sorry for them whatsoever, and they need to be removed from the country.
This is David Ward, a former ICE agent who spends his retirement painting with a broad brush.
And they're coming in with diseases such as smallpox and leprosy and TB that are going to affect our people in the United States.
Don't you sympathize? Don't you empathize?
No. It clearly states under 237 that if you commit these certain felonies, you're going to be deported from the United States. And here we have a scenario where you're saying that if a permanent resident commits a crime, well, let's just forget that he committed the crime. Forget about the immigration law.
Okay, wait. Joe's story is more complicated.
They put me in jail, supposedly with assault. So I spent 494 days in jail. There was no trial or nothing. I was a free man. My family was outside waiting for me. And I never got to see them.
After fighting to secure the homeland, Joe was deported by Homeland Security. Luckily, he was the ideal age to start over, 73. So evidently, vet plus immigrant plus criminal equals not American.